Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions November 20, 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. November 20, 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26. Iraq Boots on the Ground Report. Firefly. The census is for real. Sadani says this is a really serious census. I want you to participate and he needed us to work with him. Sounds like it has to be tied in with legal things that need to be done and finished up before the official exchange rate rolls out. Just what we think here on the streets. Frank. After the census I believe things will start to be revealed to you. November 20, 2024 Newshound. Intel Guru MNT Goat. The IMF fully intends to repeg the IQD to a basket of currencies once they revalue it and turn it back on Forex. This is called a reinstatement. It will initially be a free float driven by market fluctuations, however it will be monitored and my CBI contact has told me they will cap it at a level to control the initial massive swings, if needed. Then over a period, the rate is expected to settle down to its nominal rate. I am told this could be about $3.85-ish. The then CBI director in 2011 Dr. Shabibi told his audience in a news media conference on the Iraqi economy that the dinar could sustain a fluctuation as high as $16 USD. I am told that the IMF will use the cap at about $9 to $11 to prevent wild swings out of control that could potentially hurt the basket. November 20, 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK. This is huge. Setting a date for the resumption of oil exports from Kurdistan from the Turkish port of Ceyhan. They have set a date and will resume exports this year. To me this means the HCL is done or very close to done. November 19, 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26 When I said they're going to bring a Brinks truck to you, of course not. But take away from the concept. And replace it with, they're going to bring security to you and they will bring their police officers, their security, their protection, their guns, their locks, their banks, their safes. November 19, 2024 Newshound Guru Claire article. Iraqi Prime Minister. Tomorrow we will take an important step that has been delayed for years. Quote, Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani confirmed that tomorrow, Wednesday, will be an important civilized and developmental step, as the long-awaited general population and housing census will begin after years of delay. November 19, 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK, Iraq Prime Minister. Tomorrow we will take an important step that has been delayed for years. There has been one heck of a fight to stop this census. But an accurate census is extremely important. And they are making it happen so they can pass the HCL. I believe this is the last step before Iraq pulls the trigger. November 19, 2024 Newshound Guru Militiaman article. The deletion of the zeros and evaluate the dinar. They're talking about the concept of currency revaluation, which means, quote, a calculated upward adjustment of a country's official exchange rate. This particular article supports the fact that they're openly educating their citizens as we speak. I think you guys really should know how close this is, because why would they be talking about this now when it wouldn't be necessary? It would be absolutely 100% talking about it now. Because they want to make sure everybody knows what's happening, without saying what's happening. That's how it works. It's fascinating to watch. November 19, 2024 Guru Nader from the Mid-East Community comment. All countries, we're waiting for Trump to be back. Trump is going to change a lot of things. I like Trump, don't take me wrong. I'm not going to say anything negative about him because I like him a lot, but Trump is all about American. And he's right, it's all about America, so he should take care of America, nobody else. I think any president of America should take care of America. Once they care of their citizens, then they can help somebody else. November 19, 2024 Newshound Guru Pimpy Look what's back in the news, deletion of the zeros. Article. Delete zeros and evaluate the dinar. The deletion of the zeros is a redenomination. That's a whole separate situation than a revaluation. They're two separate things. A redenomination is when they change the way the currency looks. It's going to have less zeros. That's the deletion of the zeros, a redenomination. A revaluation is separate. Quote, in a fixed exchange rate system, the system followed by Iraq, only a decision from the state, the central bank, can change the official value of the currency. November 19, 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. IMF on TV news praising Iraq for their financial and banking reforms and development. Frank, have you noticed the IMF is constantly, almost weekly, now bragging about the monetary reform process of the Central Bank of Iraq? Bragging about it. If you go to the IMF website, it will tell you in English the Iraqi dinar is going through a revaluation right now. There's no secrets. November 19, 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK, comment. Kuwait's dinar is at $3.25 right now. Sadani said the dinar will be higher. Mark Z. He said the IQD would become the highest in the world. He said it would return to its pre-eminent spot in the world. November 19, 2024 Newshound Guru Claire article. Delete zeros and evaluate the dinar. Quote. In a newspaper column a while ago, we explained the concept of deleting zeros. And today we are talking about the concept of currency revaluation, which means a calculated upward adjustment of a country's official exchange rate. Revaluation is the opposite of devaluation. In a fixed exchange rate system, the system followed by Iraq, only a decision from the state, the central bank, can change the official value of the currency. In a flexible exchange rate system, revaluation occurs on a regular basis, as evidenced by the noticeable fluctuations in the foreign exchange market. The United States maintained a fixed exchange rate until 1973. When President Richard Nixon decided to abandon the gold standard and switch to a flexible exchange rate system. November 19, 2024 Newshound Guru Claire, China, revalued its currency in 2005, which was linked to the US dollar. After the revaluation, it was linked to a basket of global currencies. The book values of assets held abroad may have to be adjusted to reflect the effect of the change in the exchange rate. For example, suppose a foreign government has set 10 units of its currency to equal $1 US. To revalue its currency, the government might change the rate to 5 units per dollar, if the value of the asset held in a foreign currency was previously valued at $100,000 based on the old exchange rate. The revaluation requires a change of $200,000. This change reflects the new value of the foreign asset in the local currency by adjusting the revaluation of the relevant currency. November 19, 2024 Newshound Guru Militiaman Iraq is going through a time where they're going to have the census. That census is going to be on the 20th and 21st Street. Some data suggests that in the Kurdistan region they started on the 15th, preliminary results will be right there on and around 24 hours. November 19, 2024 Intel Guru Frank 26, banks don't want to lose customers. I told you you're Mr. Clampett, they're Mr. Drysdale. They're going to treat you like you have money. And I told you about perks. If you want to do business with one of these banks and you're in another state, they'll fly you in. They'll take care of your hotel. They'll pay for your food. They'll give you a rental car. You know how much money you're worth to them? That's why I use that example of the Beverly Hill Billies. There are a lot of perks they'll shower you with. They'll help you if you don't have your own team. I think you should get their team, your team, get a third team. You need advice. You need empirical data. November 19, 2024 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goad. The CBI is once again educating the citizens and merchants on how the new process will replace the currency auctions. In the article titled, Private Banks Association, Iraq to adopt advanced trade finance system by end of 2024 feet once again, they explain how the new process will work. Quote, it is expected that by the end of the year there will be a transition to another more advanced and accurate system to enhance control over foreign transfers related to trade. November 19, 2024 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK, Kurdistan prepares for curfew on census days and reveals those excluded from it. There are a lot of people telling us the census had to be done before they pull the trigger. Well, they are doing the census so we can check that box off. They are about to close everything down for 2 days. And everyone is staying home to get counted. Lots of expectations and possibilities for this week. Stay calm. We are seeing an overwhelming amount of evidence this week. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net